Yeah, and fun fact, Jack and I got told it was like a party where you're supposed to do a dress-up costume.
We got told it was an après-ski.
I tricked her.
Yeah, so we wore like bodysuits and fur boots and fur hats and like went full costume, and then we showed up and everyone was in gowns.
Yeah, it was nice. I think she did it because she didn't want us to look better than her.
And I was like, I am in a lycra onesie. Merry Christmas.
My onesie was from Tilly's.
But yeah, so I've only done that. I excessively waxed once, and then I learned my lesson. God struck me down, and I had a rash, and then I've never... And now it's a unibrow. You want to come up close there? It's a full
I
unibrow.
do want to come up close. Well, it's not a unibrow, but you know what it is? It's unibrow adjacent. If you let that go, it could take you to a place.
I don't touch it. It's a unibrow. 100%. I embrace it.
So lucky.
I'm so jealous of you. I'm looking at you right now, and I'm like,
I have 3 eyebrow hairs.
She really does. And
sad.
Thank God for your person.
Thank God for a tattoo.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. Next.
Is it painful?
No.
Well, but it's fine. It's worth it.
It's like
I
on
would
par with your
chop off
period.
my arm for a good eyebrow.
You guys all have face tattoos.
We do.
We're like Post Malone.
Little Zane.
You guys are
I do it.
Lil
Zan.
Zan. But Post Malone's the one that has like tattoos all over his face.
Yeah, but you're close. You know what they say.
We're actually-
The eyebrows are the gateway
Wait, drunk
to
to
the Post
always
Malone.
tired.
That's right.
Just here.
Listen, Post Malone's a millionaire, so I don't have a problem with it.
There you go.
It's a good idol to have.
Okay, so in your movie, which is adorable, Set It Up, you have these terrible bosses, you and your co-star, who's very hot. So I want to know from every lady here, what is your terrible boss story? And Becca, if you say one, we all know you're talking about Ryan Murphy, so maybe you should skip this. He's going to hear this.
No. It was definitely when I was shoe modeling.
Oh.
And the asshole he used to throw. He would throw boots at me. It's all full circle.
It's finally come full
Yeah,
circle.
he'd like throw shoes at me across the Bellagio hotel room at the like Mart in Vegas. He'd be like, "Try this on," like throw it to me, and be like 12 hours on my feet for $100. That was him.
Jack, have you
I'm
ever
not
had a
going to
boss?
be a dick, but I've never had a boss. Sorry.
Wait, what about when you worked at Old Navy?
Yeah, but I quit Old Navy because I took a vacation.
You got fired.
She quit because she had a boss. And I was like, I don't want that.
I'm 17 years old. I'm like, this isn't going to work for me. I don't like answering to somebody else. I'm going to go on spring break and not tell anybody and then get fired after 2 weeks. That was my
See
only
how the
boss.
story changed? She quit and then she got fired.
So I'm trying to make myself look better.
I had a boss throw a binder at my head. I think that's illegal.
Today it's illegal.
No, my worst boss story is that I was doing a photo shoot for work, and it was like a big deal because it was like my first official like entertainment correspondent photo shoot, and like the wardrobe lady and I walked into his office with 3 power colored dresses, and we're like, "What dress do you want Kelty to wear for the photo shoot? A, B, C." And he goes, "What photo shoot?" I mean, it was clearly planned. Like, it was the next day. And he's like, "Why would I need pictures of her?" It was so mean. And I was like, And I was like, "Did you guys lie? Is there not a photo shoot? I thought I had my big fancy photo shoot tomorrow." And he was just saying to mess with me, because that's what people do in Hollywood.
Dick.
I have a great survival mechanism. It's called having the worst memory ever. I can't remember jack shit. So it's how I am able to wake up in the morning and not murder. So I don't.
Yeah, we're obsessed with you.
I don't have any stories, but it's interesting because of this movie. I have people like randomly coming up to me in the street telling me their worst nightmare stories. Like there's a real sense of camaraderie in everyone's independent hell that they want to share with me. So I carry the burden. I want everyone to tell me their worst truths because I have heard a lot of them. I've heard a lot of them.
Like, I blacked all of mine out, so you need to fill in with new memories of everybody else's.
I mean, also before we did the movie, Glenn Powell and I went to different agencies and interviewed a lot of the assistants and asked them anonymously for some.
Is there a great story?
They were just they made it into the things like, you know, when their bosses were souping was their worst time of the year, like, because their boss would be so malnutrition, like, they would be so mean because
Souping or juicing?
What's souping?
We're talking souping. Oh, y'all don't soup?
We do now.
Yeah, I just started.
LadyGang soups.
No, I'm not sure.
They
I
just
don't
Is it like
do
juicing
right?
the soup?
I don't do. I mean, I don't even know. I have no idea.
What if souping was like a drug?
It's not. It's as bad as it sounds.
It's a broth.
Oh, it's not even fun?
No,
It's just like a
souping isn't fun, I don't
Soup,
think. But also the
baby.
assistants would have to carry that when they were souping, it would be hot, and they'd have to carry that soup across the spaceship that is every agency. You know, those they all look like spaceships to me. Walking like, whoa, there's desks everywhere. Clearly, I don't work in an office environment. Anyway, yeah. Okay, you guys go next.
Anyways, I'm gonna Google souping after this.
Super.
More than you haven't told
Sounds a little
us.
sexual to me.
Oh Lord. Okay. So listen. Okay, I'm gonna cut these girls off. So LadyGang, our mission from the beginning of starting the podcast and now with the TV show, has always made. No, this is not a full English sentence. Our goal has been to make women feel less alone. If we share super embarrassing things about us, then you're like, oh my God.
I also farted with a pro butt anxiety.
Exactly. So my. Oh, you missed that.
Did she not hear the story?
You
She'll
might
tell it to you
I
after.
had an ultrasound, I sneezed and farted at the same time. Yeah.
Well, the inside
Just
ultrasound.
everybody.
Okay. Moving on. And so I want every lady to share a story of when you felt alone and felt like you were failing at life.
I did not know this was the assignment.
I know, what the hell?
She
Okay.
tricked me.
I can go because
Yeah,
it was
go.
today.
Wow.
Because I haven't spoken in a week. This is the first time I've been allowed to speak with my mouth because I was so mad at myself. I somehow screwed my voice up. I don't know how. Maybe from screaming. I don't know when I would have been doing that. I'm always so calm. And I had a vocal hemorrhage, and then nodules, and then I had and last week I found I had like an ear infection, and I had laryngitis and a sinus infection and vocal cord nodules, and I was so mad at myself, and I felt so stupid, and then I literally felt alone because I was secluded to my bed for a week straight on vocal rest, silent, until now I get to be with so many people. No wonder I want to talk so much. But anyway, the other day, and I felt so alone and so stupid, and I felt like I should have had the foresight to know that I shouldn't have treated myself that badly. Like, clearly I had been going and working and not taking care of myself, and I know better, and I just felt really down, and that's that. Is that an answer?
No, that's a great answer.
Also, steroids are crazy.
Steroids are crazy.
I mean, I was put on the baby dose, and I feel crazy.
Are you screaming at people again? You're back at it.
No! You're gonna punch a wall.
For me, it was when I had a soda for breakfast this morning in my car. I was like, I'm also not taking care of myself. What should I have for breakfast? A soda.
Yeah, but
Bye.
sometimes that is taking care of yourself, I feel
Not
like.
in this
Not
case,
for health's
though.
sake.
Got it.
Could have had a cup of tea, could have had an avocado toast,
Okay.
a Pop-Tart, and a soda. And listen to that sad song from A Star is Born on repeat.
Oh my goodness. What the
Oh no.
I'm on the outside. Anyway.
Mine was probably Jesus Christ, Kelsey. My one that I can think off the top of my head, because Kelty does not tell us what we're going to talk about, is probably going.
Please hold on.
What?
If I told you, would you even read it?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Mine would have been when I went through my last breakup, because it was quite traumatic, and I was trying to process a lot of things. I felt very alone. I felt very stupid. I felt duped, and I felt like I should have been smarter in the whole situation. I had a lot of support from these two ladies, and then also through our Facebook group, and a specific offshoot from the Facebook group of people that have been in like emotionally abusive relationships, that everybody was kind of telling their stories and putting the pieces together of their like failed relationships and trying to make sense of it. So that kind of brought us down a little bit, but that's when I felt alone. Wah wah. Sorry.
This just seemed such a better segment when I was writing it down.
Where do you feel alone? That's sad.
Well, I wanted them to feel less alone, but are you guys depressed now? Should we go back to the
Sorry.
Becca, tell your fast. God damn it.
Well, I was going to say I love being alone. Sometimes I get home from work and I'm like, please God, Zach, don't be here. And he usually is. So, yeah, I love being alone. I love waking up in the morning and not brushing my teeth till 1 p.m. and drinking coffee. Sometimes I may even smoke some cigarettes. I like to pretend I'm Courtney Love in a music video, and it feels incredible. So that's the last time I felt alone. It's Monday mornings.
Okay, so this is a little bit old, but you had this movie, The Year of Spectacular Men, which, P.S., is the greatest title of a movie I've ever heard of.
It's good.
And you guys need to watch it because it's so cute. And so you did the movie with your mom and your sister, but your mom's character in the movie has the best line, and like I might steal it if it's not trademarked to make a T-shirt for LadyGang. And her line is, "Bitches need bitches." Ooh.
Yes.
Drop the
That's
mic.
poignant.
And so, what is it like for you as a lady in Hollywood to see your whole family be like strong ladies, make their own projects, work with them? Like, you know, that's like a whole female force there.
Thank you. You know, it was cool because it gave us all an opportunity to have some semblance of control when you rarely do in this business. And also, we gave each other jobs that other people weren't looking at us in that way. I had wanted to sort of start producing. My sister wanted to write. My mom wanted to direct. So we all created this opportunity for each other, with each other, and it was super empowering. And none of us killed each other, which is awesome. We all still speak.
That's a plus.
Yeah, also, you know, when I don't know if you have ever worked with your family, but the boundaries are so blurred, so it can create conflict. But I think what came from it was something really special. I mean, the movie is really special, but also our relationships grew and changed, and now we sort of see each other as it's like peers, not just mother, daughter, sister. You know.
Because bitches need bitches. Hey. That's such a good line.
It's a good line. Can
Do
we
you
steal
want
it?
a
Is it
Yeah,
trademark?
no,
Is it
take
trademark?
it.
Who wrote it? Do you just write it?
Yeah, whatever, take it.
Can
And our work here is
Can
done. We have a new
While you're here,
trademark.
can you just sign that? Sure. Contract. Okay, so we invited you here today because you are a fan of this brand. You have toured around Europe wearing Sorel boots. So, like, tell me about your boot life and your cute fashions and how fashion has empowered you. Because the last time I saw you, you were at the Variety Women Power Breakfast something in like a cute tweed paisley something suit, and you were looking extra fabulous. So I know you like live through your fashion a little bit.
I love clothes. I think it gives you an opportunity to present and represent what you want to be. And that's at least how I feel. And to be able to have a night out in these and not heels is the greatest gift
I know,
ever.
we're so
I'm
cute and flat.
I love. Also, yeah, you mentioned Ed earlier. I wore Sorel's the whole. We were shooting that music video in Austria in the summer, but it was a winter music video. It's all very confusing. And I wore Sorel's the entire time, and I was very, very comfy and happy. But yeah, does that answer questions?
That's amazing. Okay, now it's time for a game. Are you guys ready for
Love
a
a
game?
game.
Love it.
This game is called Bootiful or Bust. And basically the reason, P.S., I named it something else, and then Genius over there, side left, Becca Tobin, she
left.
thought of Bootiful, and I was like, damn, that is genius. And then our manager, Ricky, sent like a genius emoji to us, or what's it called, a bit person?
That's a
Bitmoji that was like, genius! And I was like, well, now we have to do that. But so I want to give credit where credit is due. And the reason that we're playing this game is because our beautiful sponsor tonight has made this party that is so sick. And P.S., you're all going home with boots. Yay! We're talk more about that later. But anyway, they're not just boots. They have sandals, heels, wedges, boots, and sneakers. Everything you need from getting to point A to point B all day long. And since we are wearing their cute boots, we are going to play Bootiful or Bust. Okay, here we go. So basically, the way we play these games, it's a yes or no game. If you like the topic, if you like what we're talking about, it's a bootiful. And if you're like, no thank you, ma'am, I'm not into this, it's a bust.
Okay.
Okay? You guys know this because we've been playing this for like 3 years. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Knee socks are back. Beautiful.
With what? Like what kind of a shoe?
With a
Sorel
boot.
With a boot or like a I don't
It's
know.
like this. Use your imagination.
but like high.
But if it were up to my knee.
With
Yeah.
that boot, bust.
Okay. For me, it reminds me of like my jazz solo in 1997, where all the dancers were in booty shorts and a knee sock with their jazz
exactly why mine was a
sneakers.
bust.
And so I'm gonna say bust, but I also feel like if the Olsen sisters wear it, I shall pin it and copy.
Beautiful. No question.
Yes.
Really? What are
Hundo
you
cake.
wearing yours with?
Everything. And
Don't
nothing.
let her judge you. She wears bike shorts and dad shoes.
Okay,
Every day.
Is that going in the question? Because that's a beautiful.
That's not one. Next, Lady Gaga is engaged. Yay! She has a pink engagement ring.
Barf? Is that an option?
You don't like a pink?
I agree.
Bust.
That's a big bust for me.
I
Wait,
like-
how much? It's like $400,000 or something.
Yeah.
Beautiful for the. Can I resell
resell
it for a house? Because then beautiful. Like, do I get it?
You have to
It's
wear it
not
the
for
rest
me.
of your life. That's what you get.
I love it. It reminds me of J-Lo. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Wait, what was the video that she had the yellow engagement ring?
From Ben, right?
Yeah, whatever. I love a colored stone. I feel like I love it. I'm there for you. Because you know that's not. Listen, she's not gonna wear it forever. She's gonna upgrade to something else.
Are you saying beautiful?
Oh, fine. I'm saying beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Whatever touches that angel's body is a gift to all of us. So yes, to whatever is on that
Right?
ring. And anything on her.
I feel like Lady Gaga's Pinterest board of possible engagement rings is like
It's
a
questionable.
because the last one was a heart shape, which is like
No, it's all the same. Heart shape and pink. It's like there is one.
Yeah, it's all
there
the
is-
same
I have a
thing.
theory,
And that
though.
same girl calls it her birthday month.
so it disagrees.
Is that? Can I get an amen?
I have to disagree with you. I have a real strong inkling that she's very like she talks about making pasta all the time. She likes her. She's an Italian girl from Europe. I have a real strong feeling that like every day she gets home and she gets in her like Free City sweatpants and she just like
She's a
chills
basic
out.
bitch.
Oh, she's so normal. I really have. I mean, yes, she wears meat dresses, but she's just
definitely
like
basic.
me and you.
No.
Don't put me in that category. I said bust.
She's a basic bitch that's like a billionaire. That's
No,
just.
let me tell you.
Every basic bitch would have that ring if they were that rich.
Dude, short story for all you. Inside Hollywood. Toronto Film Festival, she arrives, she's got the veil. You know the picture, the black veil? So she arrives by herself, and she walks to the center of the photogs, and she reveals herself from the veil, and we're like, oh my god, it's a veil that moves, what? And then, like 20 minutes later, she walks back to the start of the carpet, reveals, walks down with Bradley Cooper, turns to him, and he like deveils her like it's the wedding, and I was like, oh my god, they're in love, but they're not. Anyway, I'm just saying, she's not a normal person.
She is.
She's double.
She's so normal.
She double
They're
veiled.
So wrong.
Double
Yeah,
veiled.
but wouldn't you double veil if you could?
I would
That's
actually.
what I'm saying. She's just doing all the things that everybody else wishes they could do with money.
That's true. Okay, next.
She not?
I would
Prairie
not do that with my money.
I mean, I'm thinking.
prairie dresses are the new it dress. Kiki, I would love for you to step up here and show everyone what you're wearing. Kiki, essentially what I'm
the
talking
ladies.
about.
Do a spin.
So it's
Kiki.
like, is she on the prairie? Is she shucking some hay? Or is she fashion?
Can you shuck hay?
I'm just saying. Zoe, you're first. Beautiful or bust?
Beautiful.
You love
Oh, Prairie Chic is the best. I love anything Amish, anything. I swear, it's my favorite. I love.
Yes. My husband is like, no, thank you. And I'm like, wow, full coverage, I'm in.
I'm gonna say bust for my body type because it looks like I'm wearing a bag, but beautiful for Becca's body type.
I'm the
Love a
pioneer
prairie
of
dress.
the prairie dress. It is a beautiful from me.
Okay, bike shorts are the new leggings.
Oh, looky.
Sadly, I'm not wearing mine today. I should be. They just didn't match these boots. Beautiful.
Give that another barf.
It's not the game, Becca.
It's a bust for me.
I love it on everyone but my own camel toe bust.
I was gonna say bust. It's camel toe central for everyone.
Except Jack. Actually, she wears it proud.
Becca's called me out many times.
We've been in like very important meetings with very important people.
I did not realize those leggings were so tight that day. I'm sorry.
And I'm like watching the person not listen to anything Kelty's saying, because of course Kelty's doing the talking. And I'm like, where is he looking? And I'm like, oh,
You're welcome. He's sitting for a long time.
Jack's vagina's eating lunch. And
Okay.
it's
Kelty also had a camel toe that day.
You both had a
It
camel
wasn't
toe.
just me.
It's incredible.
Anyways.
I don't know how you don't feel that. Like, whatever.
Black like our souls. Black like our souls. Okay, electric scooters. You can pick them up anywhere. You scoot, scoot around the boot. Scoot, scoot. What do you think?
That sounded like a bird, wasn't it?
Why do you want to say the brand? Because they're not sponsored.
Stroke?
That's really weird.
Just in my
Yeah,
ear,
yeah,
I said,
yeah.
scoot, 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 scoot. You know, these electric scooters, I'm not saying the brand because they're not sponsoring this podcast,
you
but
need
they
to
are
say
brands.
that.
Oh,
It's like
no.
a bird scooter.
Whatever. And we're anywhere, and
Whoever
you're
would
just,
like to sponsor us more.
you're electrically scootering around. What do you think? Scoot, scoot. The boot.
Bust.
Bust.
What?
Wait, you were born in the 90s. You should be a beautiful on this one.
Yikes, no.
Didn't you do the Razor scooters when you were younger? Scooting around on one of those?
Bust. I don't know what to tell you. I feel very bust about this.
I think it's a bust because we rode scooters when we were filming LadyGang television, and it's way harder than you think to balance.
Okay, those scooters were made for 5-year-olds, number one. We were riding around on scooters yay tall. They also were not electric, so you went 1 mile an hour.
I'm just saying, it was difficult to balance.
We also
So
had to wear
boom.
helmets. I'm going to say beautiful. I rode them all around Venice.
You would. I'm a bust.
Okay.
I don't
Well, you
know.
guys aren't
Last
fun,
two,
obviously.
and then we have to go. Get everyone their boots. Heart-shaped glasses are the new itty-bitty glasses.
It just makes me look like a potato with heart-shaped glasses.
I mean, anything that would replace the itty bitty glasses. It could literally
Wait, an
be.
itty-bitty heart glass?
No.
It's a full-size glasses, Jack.
That's better than an
It's
itty-bitty
heart-shaped.
Yeah, I'm gonna say beautiful because
Okay.
anything to replace.
I think it's beautiful and kitschy, and I like it. A little bit tacky, just like me.
I say bust.
Uh-oh.
I say bust.
You're too chic.
No, I just say bust.
I like how you don't explain yourself. You're just, no.
Not necessary.
She's like, I shall not give you my reasons. Okay, last one. Do you want to do beauty or do you want to do pop culture?
Pop culture.
90 Day Fiancé is back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a fist bump over here. Were you on it? Did you meet your fiance? Okay, back
Is that
back.
her next to you? No.
I haven't seen it.
But you know what it is.
I know what it is.
They get engaged and they have 90 days to get married and they have to choose, and then some of them are like, they get married and they're like, how's it going? And they're like, it's just okay.
Have they met each other before?
Oh, they meet.
But are they like internet lovers?
No.
There's like the preview for this season coming up is a girl who like went overseas on a vacation. She got pregnant and lost her virginity in the same night. And she is now, I guess, figuring out if like it's gonna work with the guy.
It's not. I'm sorry.
But like I think that's I can't watch shows that make me sad.
I love trashy TV, but I've never seen it, so I haven't.
So it's a beautiful.
I guess it's a beautiful.
I believe in love. I knew on the first date I was going to marry Chris Knight and take his last name no matter what kind of man.
not. You acknowledged him like 3 times of seeing him.
Whatever. It's a beautiful. Zozo.
You all said beautiful, so I'm gonna say beautiful.
Have you ever seen it?
Do you give into peer pressure?
Would you have married your boyfriend after 90 days?
I love that. Okay, does anyone else have any comments?
No.
No.
Great. On that note,
Everyone
let's
just
get you
wants
guys
their free
free
boots.
fashion. I know, you're like, can you wrap this up? I got boots. Okay, so first of all, that is the end of this podcast portion of this night. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. Most importantly, we want to thank Sorrel. Thanks for sponsoring this night. Now, if you're listening worldwide, we're giving away 5 pairs of free Sorrel killer boots for the wintertime on our Instagram. So follow us at the LadyGang for more information about that giveaway. You all can also enter that contest. But right now, we're going to go upstairs to the floor that is the second floor And here's what's happening. Power lip and power boots. So Bite Cosmetics is here. They're going to help you pick out your cutest new... Everyone's at each other like, yeah, we got lipstick too. They're going to help you pick out your beautiful like power lip color. Super nice to see you. And then Sorrel's going to help you pick out a power boot to take all you power ladies for showing out into the new season of your life, the fall as we call it. So thank you for being here. And Zoe, thank you for being our special guest today.
Thanks, girl.
And I learned so much about you.